Big statement coming in from Kiran Rijiju, the Parliamentary Affairs Minister. He's drawn an analogy from the Ramayana ahead of the Operation Sindhur debate. Kiran Rijiju took to social media platform X to say, when Rawad crossed the Lakshman Rekha, Lanka was burned. And that's exactly what India did. Kiran Rijiju says Pakistan crossed India's red line with the terror attack at Pahalgam. He said discussion on Operation Sindhur begins today. When Rawad crossed the Lakshman Rekha, Lanka was burned. When Pakistan crossed the red line drawn by India, terrorist camps faced the fire. The question still remains, General Kulkarni, where are the terrorists? Point one, the terrorists who said, who identified Hindus and killed them in cold blood. I mean, this is absolutely bizarre. You've served extensively in Jammu and Kashmir. We saw Ralif Galivya Salib in Kashmir in 1990, and in 2025, once again, we saw terrorists identify Hindus and kill them. Those terrorists are still at large. Your take, sir. Major failure by the government, as the opposition puts it.
Thank you, Gaurav. Let me tell you, at the outset, having operated in those areas, it's not so easy to find out about these people because they change themselves so fast. And if there are people within the country who would want to give them logistic support and even give them whereabouts and take them out of a particular danger zone, it is our own people who would be doing it. And so to be able to find out a pin from a haystack as to where are these people, of course we would want to find out. I'm sure all our efforts will be there to find out where these people are, but it's not easy. Let me repeat. It's okay for anybody and everybody to say, where are these two chaps who shot these people over here on basis of religion? It's not easy. Let me tell you, it's sometimes I wouldn't use the word impossible, but extremely, extremely difficult and very challenging because there are people within the country who will be supporting them, or even if they change themselves, it's very difficult to identify. So unless you get information or someone telling you right away there that these are the two people hiding in this particular house or here that who are responsible for the Pahalgam incident.
Okay, give me a moment for a more. I also want to bring on that very important aspect, Ambassador Prabhu Dayal. The opposition saying it's a total failure of Dr. S. Jaishankar in particular and the Narendra Modi government's foreign policy in general, that Pakistan and China have come together. They were operating in tandem, and US President 25 times has claimed he ensured a ceasefire using trade as a weapon.
Well, Gaurav, let me state very categorically that the international media is largely of the view that Operation Sindhur was undoubtedly a successful military operation. Now, of course, Parliament, members of Parliament, and political parties have the right to discuss every topic. But I must emphasize that when it comes to matters relating to national security and foreign policy, it is very important that they should speak with one voice. They should speak in a unified voice. This unity is very important when we are facing threats like terrorism. Now, you very rightly said that the terrorists who were involved in the Pahalgam terror attack, some of them have not been caught. They are still at large. So the threat from terrorism has not ended. And that is why our defense minister has said that Operation Sindhur is continuing. Now, because of this, if there is political disunity, it only helps the opposite side. In other words, any sort of disunity in our political ranks helps Pakistan. Do we want that? Unfortunately, this has been the case all along. Our political disunity has worked against us. Now, I think that it is time that all political parties must speak with one voice and convey a strong message to Pakistan that India's fight against terrorism is not going to end unless we have eliminated all terrorists. So, in other words, there should be unity in what we convey.
Pertinent point. Arshdeep Kadial, you want to respond? There are two aspects that are being raised here. One, militarily, Operation Sindhur was a huge success. Two, this disunity within our system it benefits only Pakistan. And when leaders like P. Chidambaram, who's been Home Minister of India, who understands India's internal security perhaps better than most, when he says, where is proof of Pakistan, this perhaps would be the biggest headline in Pakistan.
Extremely unfortunate that even now the Bharatiya Janata Party is beating around the bush.
No,
The
but
fact
this is
that
Ambassador Dayal. This is Ambassador Dayal raising that point. He's a diplomat, and it's purely on analysis that I want you to respond to the point that he has raised, sir.
I'll answer to that. Before that, the most important question, Gaurav, here is that why have we not been able to nab those terrorists? Shehzad, instead of answering that, kept on beating around the bush, talked about everything under the sun, but did not tell the country as to why have we not been able to nab them. What
Okay.
is the reason?